Hey guys, I'm making this video to address a lot of accusations and misinformation that's been going around about me and Envy and some kind of dramatic bullshit after being called out live on Christie's live, being used as her backdrop, and then Envy then going off to spout some more lies about me. This has now become Chinese whispers ridiculousness, and I'm going to clear it up because I also have not just evidence, receipts, but proof, and I'm going to provide context as well here and now. Take a look.
When I said they need to get hands and feet put on them, I didn't say nothing about unaliving somebody.
Let's not even go. Let's not even go down.
But this is the problem. We gotta be quiet. This is the problem.
No.
Our side's got to be quiet all the time while they can say whatever they want. They can threaten you, threaten your children, say they're going to urinate in your mother's mouth and all that kind of stuff. They can say that, but we got to sit over here and be nice and try to play this political bullshit. Well, why don't we start answering back with the same kind of disgustingness to them? But nobody wants to do that because we got to take the high road. Meanwhile, they're disrespecting you women at every chance they got. Me, personally, I don't think we should be playing games and playing Mr. Nice Guy no more because Mr. Nice Guy ain't getting you ladies nowhere. This is a man's problem. Men need to stand up and say something to these trans women because it's man-on-man problems. Women have to deal with it, but it's a man's problem to stop it. Why is that so hard for everybody to understand? If men don't stand up and protect women, then women are going to keep losing everything they have. Why does it seem like there's only a couple men saying this? This is what needs to be said. You women should not have to be dealing with this. Men are supposed to stand up and say, we're not going to no longer allow this to happen. But too many times y'all want to play the political way, and that's why they go at women, because women are going to look at the nice way out. Men are going to say, no, we're not going to allow this to happen. But the problem is not enough men are doing that.
Wait, Snax, when you say that we should, put hands and feet on them, I don't know if that was, necessarily supposed to be, some sort of threat or whatever. I just... Oh, well, he can explain for himself, I guess.
I'll explain it. And I got the video, so exactly what I said. I said if any of you trans women go in the bathroom while there's a little girl in there trying to change, and you don't want to leave the bathroom if she feels uncomfortable, then I will put hands and feet on a grown-ass man. Problem with that, I didn't say nothing about unaliving. Men fight. I don't know how you grew up, but if a man has a problem with another man, they deal with it with the fist. Plain and simple. If your sister comes to you and says, this man's being aggressive to me and I can't handle it, what do you do for your sister? Do you talk about it or do you handle business?
No, exactly.
Oh, no, Flappy, answer the question. If your sister comes to you and says...
I would hope that something like this wouldn't result in violence, right? Because I think that's part of the reason why we're hearing what dude?
Coward ass men.
You see, Snax and Envy's team are already trying to backtrack. What initially happened was this, because I was alarmed to hear what I heard how many days ago. Envy was hosting a live. Snax was on there on the panel talking about how he wanted to put hands on trans women or trans people and he wanted to unalive them. That was what he was saying. He wanted to kill them, you understand? And Envy said things, from what I've been told and what I've heard, Envy said things along the lines that, oh, I can't condone that before they banana me, you understand? A friend of mine on here, Auntie Cookie, was watching the live. She heard everything that was said and she made her own live because she was disgusted by what they were saying on the panel, you understand? This had nothing to do with me. This was just, again, envy, you understand? People stumbling in onto her live and then being outraged by what they're actually hearing, you understand?
I think when we're talking about these particular scenarios, I think a lot of people low-key kind of fantasize about acting out violently against trans women. And I think what people see here is that
who's
fantasizing that?
You're in here.
Well, no, wait, I'm not.
But you are not going to your side and telling them. They are the ones saying they want to hit me with a car. They are the ones saying that they want me to suffer. They are the ones saying that they want me in a jail cell full of men. So bad things can happen to me. So you need to take your energy and go and say that to them. Snax is only trying to...
Envy is now making claims that apparently myself and certain others threatened to unalive and kill her or whatever. She's also making claims that we plan to run her over or whatever. This woman is delusional crazy. What was actually said was the fact that I said publicly on Auntie Cookie's platform that basically I've been waiting for the golden nugget because I've been recording certain aspects of Envy's life so that I could take to the police. Miss D and another person on the panel made a joke about a car or bike. I didn't know where they were going with it. I just said that basically that death of any kind or any kind of unaliving of Envy is not just only too kind, but also definitely something that I wouldn't want to happen. This woman would be automatically made a martyr. That is the reason why I said that. This woman would be automatically made a martyr because she's not a martyr. She is a nobody. She's a nobody trying to stir up hate towards the trans community. I then proceeded to say that she needs to suffer by being locked up and held behind bars, and then she can spew her rhetoric there, you understand? She's now twisting those, she hasn't played the recording of where I said that, but instead she's now publicly saying that I'm saying she needs to be locked up behind bars with trans women. This woman is crazy. This woman is crazy. They will never play you a clip where a full clip. They will always take sound bites and try to spin doctor it into whatever they can make. She's also put out another accusation that I wanted to SA her or grape her, as she likes to say. But as far as I'm concerned, basically, I couldn't care less for the woman, and as far as I'm concerned, I don't even want to go anywhere near her. So those words never left my lips, and if they did, I asked them to please provide the so-called recording that they had, because I know without a shadow of a doubt that there's no recording of me saying that I would ever do such a thing to any woman, let alone this disgusting, monstrous creep of a woman, Envyy. Take a look at what else was said.
Never come at men because they're scared of masculine men. They will always come at women. I said that these beta men, these weak-ass men will fight women, disrespect women, threaten women. But I'm the one that said putting hands and feet on them. Nobody brought nothing to me, but they brought it all to you because that's what weak men do. That's my
Hold on. So, to be clear, I think the reason why all this energy is focused toward, like, Envyy or, like, Christy in particular is because, like, you two have, like, pretty large platforms, right? You are the ones, like, who host these lives, who have a pretty big reach and are spreading a lot of, like, you know, your rhetoric. And if it's someone, like, is, like, on your panel and they're able to just, like, go off, essentially, that comes off as you, like, at least, like, condoning their actions. You can voice your opinion about, like, oh, you disagree and such, but, like, if at the very least, it does come off as, like, you condoning, like, a lot of the shit that, you know, someone like Snax or, like, other people are saying.
Snax is almost fine.
And again, LSN Flappy for the win. What was said on Anti-Cookies Live is the fact that basically Snax is backtracking already. He's already saying about how he didn't say this. He just said, oh, let's put some hands on these people. No, he said even more on that particular live. They were not even, we've asked for a recording from them of exactly what was said, but they wouldn't even release that particular recording because they know how inflammatory and they know how damning what they said actually was. And what Envyy said in response was, oh, I can't condone that before I get bananaed. She was low-key saying that she agreed with Snax, but she can't agree with him because it will get her life taken down. Come on. And that's exactly what LSN Flappy is saying, is the fact that if you're hosting these lives and you have people going off and popping off saying how they're going to hurt and kill and unalive the trans community, you are also held responsible because you are complicit in what you are saying.